So how do you want to do this? You just want to dive in it?
Yeah. Welcome back to part 2 of Des and Natasha. Now, if drama and gossip is your thing, girl, get you some popcorn, get settled in, and enjoy this tea. I need a name.
I think Desiree's pretty on topic.
I already came with it.
Right, you came with a drag name. You got lucky. The rest of us had to come up with ours. Because I'm more of a natural kind of, I go for an illusion as opposed to going like looking like a clown. Hey, and clown looks are in right now. You never know.
There's a fetish for everybody.
Right, everybody likes a little something.
And I were talking the other day about how you can spray milk out of your butt.
Yeah.
He says that's a thing. I didn't know that was a thing. I still disagree, but hey.
I'm good. I would like to not spray milk out of my butt.
I think it depends on how much I get paid.
Right. Now, if there's money involved, then we'll talk about it.
I bet we'll do some things for some cash.
For some cash. Won't she? We don't ever forget our necks.
James Charles says sometimes. And it shows, honey. It shows.
It's okay. We won't judge him. Jamesy girl, sis, you just keep doing you, girl.
He said he's in artistic funk right now.
Oh, is he?
He can't think of anything to get out there right now, which I could see because, I mean, he put something out and 2 seconds later somebody's ripped it off and it's just like flying around the internet. And it's not like he's getting a lot of credit for it.
Or somebody's like, I don't know, constantly berating him. Mm-hmm. That whole ordeal. Like, I was up in Minnesota and all that was going on, and like, I was like, what is happening?
I was just waiting. I was like, come on, say something. Say something.
Like, give us something to thrive off of, Jamesy.
Yes, they're saying all this stuff. You need to say something. And then he came out and everybody was like, oh.
God love that little James Charles boy. See, we didn't have all that back when I was trying to learn how to do makeup. The most that I had was my best friend.
I think he really opened doors. Like, I didn't even know that there was a Jeffree Star until I knew that there was a James Charles.
See, I knew who Jeffree Star was.
I, like, honestly didn't even know that there was, like, a whole ass makeup community.
Mm-hmm.
When I first started talking to Tyler, I mean, we weren't exclusive, so I couldn't say who he could and couldn't talk to. But I noticed him liking other girls' stuff, so I would go snoop through their stuff. And one of them was kind of a big YouTuber. And that's how I discovered it, because I started getting nosy. She ended up going pretty big. She started off, now she's like one of those in LA, getting all the PR packages types. I'm surprised you haven't tried that palette. It is such a great, he did.
This is a cute little palette. I'm very proud of him for it.
He did a,
like, I've always, I'm like, hey sis, da 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 da. Hey sis, go do this. Or hey sis, help me, this, you know, whatever. I've always called him sis. And it's just like, everybody's like, well, doesn't like that demasculate you? No, girl, chill out. Like, you're putting too much on gender right now.
yeah.
We're just trying to exist.
They're still very stuck, they're very outdated.
They're just unexposed. It's like going up north, like you really meet some really interesting characters, and not only just characters, but you meet like a lot of different people, because like it's very liberal up north.
Even when you go somewhere else, like the fashion, everything is a lot
It's
more
different.
ahead of the times here. It takes it a while to like make it down to the south, I guess.
Even like living in, like there's a lot more people here, but it's still just as like, it's still like you don't go walking down the street with your boyfriend holding hands. That's just something you don't do. Well, not for my community, and I have done it, but I'm still, especially with like the whole thing with Pulse, and like I'm very aware of my surroundings all the time. And like it really sucks that I have to be anxious out in public, but I mean that's just the world we live in right now. It's kind of scary, and
Which is so crazy.
it's kind of scary, but it's kind of not, because like I find it kind of feel myself. I'm very strong personality wise, and I say I don't give a fuck, which I don't, but then at times I do. Like if I'm like in one of those moods where I'm like, oh, there's a family right there and they're so cute, let me not be like overly homosexual. It's just how it goes for me. But he would never hold my hand in like public. He would never like kiss me in front of children unless they were like children that we knew and their parents were okay with it. And like he was just very respectful and stuff like that. And I think, you know, that was very honorable of him to do, and I think that's really sweet. However, whenever I want a kiss, I'm gonna get me one.
See, I do that with Tyler as well, as far as like PDA goes, but I would hate to think that if I did kiss him, that people are going to say hateful things to me just because of that. I think it's insane.
People don't get that, and they don't feel that same way, you know?
Which is just so crazy. Like, why can't people just mind their business?
Let me show you the level of mind your business that I'm on. I mind all kind of businesses. My business, your business, whatever you put out on Facebook business.
Like, unless it is my man, that's all I'm concerned with.
Right.
But I would have a problem with any bitch coming after my man.
No, I mean,
Dogs,
I think
cats, I don't care.
I saw you looking at him.
Don't
Go
hump
on.
that leg. Don't hump that leg.
I will fight you.
I thought I loved Jaclyn Hill's palette, but then James Charles just like opened me up to a new world of color.
Literally.
Yes.
Well, that's why I like MAC. A lot of my stuff is MAC. Because like if you use all of their products, like all of it's a seamless. Like it's. Ugh.
I think MAC really started it with the bright colors. It just took a while for it to kind of catch on. Because they had some really risky colors like 15 years ago.
Mm-hmm.
But everybody was like, ooh, I don't know about that.
You know, they were back in RuPaul, and everybody was like so anti like AIDS, and which, you know, to each their own. Like people are uneducated about, you know, HIV and AIDS.
Yeah.
But I'm not gonna sit here and like dog people out because they were, oh well, you know, this, that, and the other. Like I just didn't know. Well, girl, get educated.
Yeah, during all that stuff, people were like destroying their palettes and returning them. I was like, are y'all crazy?
Like are you stupid?
Don't let his personal drama affect what goes on your
But you
face.
know that's how stuff is. You know
Yeah.
that's how it is. If somebody has issues within like a public forum, they're gonna go and be like, oh my god, I'm gonna return this. I'm gonna take back his merchandise.
I mean, it's crazy. If it looks good, it looks good.
I'm gonna wear it.
Exactly. I don't give a shit who made it. Because I know people, I don't know, they were calling Jeffree Star a racist. I never followed any of that. But
Yeah,
I still love his
he's
movies.
he's used the N word a couple of times. That's why I'm so like he's so controversial, and like I try to like, especially like I'm not PC. Okay, I don't try to be PC all the time, but I try to not use the N word.
Yeah.
Okay, I
I think we can all agree on that
I
one.
try not to use the ugly words that are racial slurs, and I just, you know, and it's just not my MO. My face gets me in trouble. It's really bad because something will happen in front of me and I'll be like,
Have you ever tried any Ben Nye stuff?
yes, I love Ben Nye stuff. Like Ben Nye's theater makeup, and it's literally so highly pigmented. It is so great for like drag makeup.
That's the only complaint I have about his palette is he put all the names on that piece of like that sheet that you throw away.
Who does that? James, get your shit together.
Yes. I need you to watch this because we're giving you pointers. I keep seeing people come out with neon palettes, but to me they don't look neon.
They're not.
Huda, hers are okay. I know there's one palette I really want of hers, but I'm just trying to just work up the nerve to spend that money. I also love her little, they're like double-sided. They're like a liquid eyeshadow. One side is the matte side and the other side is like the shimmery side.
I saw that.
Those
I'm
are
sick at it.
gorgeous, but for $29 for one damn color, get over yourself.
You can kiss my whole ass. I'm not doing it.
Can we get a bundle for $29? Her little mini palettes, those are $29 too, which I don't even get how you sell one color for $29 and like 9 for $29. Okay, whatever. However that works. Where do you get all your wigs from?
Different places. I normally go to wig stores, but the one that I grew up with was Solid Gold. They've kind of come up a lot, but I get a lot of my stuff from them. That lady was so sweet. She was always so nice to me, making sure that I had everything that I ever needed for my show.
I really want wigs, but I don't know if I'm just looking in the wrong place because they're like $80. So I ordered some off of Wish and I was like, ooh.
For good quality wigs, you're gonna have to pay for them. I'm not gonna be real cheap with my hair, but my makeup I can kind of slide with. There's some things that I'm not willing to budge with, like my eyeliner. No. Well, I guess I really don't cut corners anywhere. I used to, cause like whenever you're young and learning how to do the craft, like you're okay with wearing women's clothes and wearing little cocktail dresses and stripper lingerie, and you're okay with that because like that's what you're like, oh okay, well that's like your rite of passage almost. Like whenever you get older, like you're like, okay, well I'm tired of wearing that kind of stuff. I want to start wearing costumes, and costumes are not cheap, especially if you want them to look good. You want them to like flow well, like you don't want to have no cheap ass no. But most of the time, like, people, they just don't realize that, like, how much money and effort that drag queens put into their craft.
I remember at Insomnia, my friend used to dance there. Cute little Abercrombie look to him. Like, at that time, he had blonde hair, it was spiked, blue eyes, just real Abercrombie looking.
Yep.
I had the biggest crush on him.
Me.
We worked at Applebee's, and this guy came up to me, he was like, honey, it's not gonna happen. And I was
Yes,
like,
it will!
I was like, you don't know that? And he's like, no, trust me. He got so frisky when he was drunk, though. Like, he would practice all of his little strip teases on me whenever he was drunk.
And you're just like,
okay. I was like, this is so mean that you're doing this to me. Now, somebody who did not knock it out of the park would be Miss Jaclyn Hill. Oh my God, the release of her lipsticks, I was just like, come on. I was so excited because she had, you know, this big array of nudes, and everybody wants to find their perfect nude. Yeah, I was just really sad because, you know, everything started coming out all nasty and hairy and...
Oh yeah, didn't it? Like, what was she using?
I wish that she would have taken a little more responsibility.
Well, she didn't. She said, oh.
She started, like, attacking people in the beginning.
She's like, that is not how this is supposed to
You have dry lips. That's how she started. You have dry lips. Because this girl tagged her and she's like, I don't think this is supposed to be happening. There's like chunks in my lipstick. And she's like, well, you have dry lips. I think she
just
kind
read her for that?
She just like sunk herself with that.
She said, you have dry lips, bitch.
Coming out with the Jaclyn Hill lip moisturizer next. For all these crusty bitches.
For these dry lip puffs.
But the best way to do it is just to, you know, maintain your professionalism.
You can't. Don't read the comments, sis.
Right.
Don't read the comments, mama.
Don't respond out of emotion. Like, yeah, you worked hard on this product. I get it.
But don't respond.
But you can't tell this bitch she's got crusty lips.
First of all, ma'am, you,
like your style.
You got dry lips, man.
That's why you get a PR team to respond to that shit, because they are not emotionally connected.
I'm sorry,
and
ma'am.
They're not about to drag somebody.
See, look,
in the comment section.
Me, look, bitch.
The only thing, I mean, I like looking back at it now, but that's just because I moved to an even smaller town, and oh my God, they have nothing out there. I don't think we have a gay bar out there at
They
all.
don't.
They have to go all the way just for a gay bar, and people were really upset. They were complaining to me because one of our bartenders is gay, and they're like, everyone was like, this is turning into a gay bar. And I was like, what, because there's a gay bartender? Like, are you kidding me right now? Like, that's
because
the kind
people
of
want
place
to
I
come,
live.
they want to come see their bartenders and be homosexual.
Right, and they're like, I'm not coming in here anymore. It's a gay bar. And I'm like, okay.
We'll see you later.
My mom was telling me on the way over about, was it San Francisco? There was a place that she went and watched drag shows in San Francisco. It was one of her favorites.
San Fran.
If you get on Google Flights, you can just kind of search through the calendar, and it'll show you how much it costs to fly out from any airport at any time during the year, and you can like pick what you want to pay.
Like, I love everything about San Francisco.
And
everything.
then, I mean, they have some nice hostels, and people hear hostel and they're like, oh my god, what about that movie where all them people died?
Chill out. Chill out, bro.
But you can get some really nice hostels for like $15 a night.
Oh, that's not bad.
It's insane. I know you can stay in New Orleans, like actually in the heart, right off of Bourbon for $8 a night.
Believe, that's enough. We all hear you.
Getting after it.
It just, gets on my nerves.
Do you have a thing with mouth noises?
Yes.
Me too.
Like, so the AMSR videos, I'm like, stop. It literally sounds like they are just, I know how I sound when I eat and I get annoyed with myself.
My mom can tell you, whenever I would eat over at their house, I would make her turn on like Christmas music, because there had to be something in the background so I couldn't hear everybody eating their food. Can't do it. Like with these videos, I'm trying to, I guess, open up new doors, because everybody is always asking me, gay. Does he have to be gay to like makeup? Like,
No, not exactly, but most of the time
Open.
it is gonna be, he's gay.
trying to like open up perspectives and just, I don't know, bring different viewpoints to people that they wouldn't have thought of before.
There's gonna be some people who are gonna be open to it. There's
Like,
gonna
he's
be
just
some
really
people-
comfortable with himself, so he doesn't mind.
And that's fine. If
It's a
he's
fine.
straight, then that's great. Even if, as a straight man, and you can put on some lipstick, lip liner, you can do your girl's makeup better than she can do it, that's gonna be great.
Yes.
That's gonna be a flawless, that's gonna be a great thing. But there's always gonna be somebody who's like, oh, he's gay.
I'm hoping maybe it'll break through the stereotypes of just people in general, and people can look and be like, wow, I was wrong about that. Maybe I'm wrong about things about other people too.
And that's and it's really noble that you're trying to do that. But like doing it in the South, it's gonna be really hard.
Oh yeah.
Just because I know that growing up in the South gay, it's like when you're younger you want to be like the boys, but then once you get old enough, like you don't give a shit, so you start trying to hang out with girls. And then like you get into high school and like everything starts changing. Like you start getting chest hair, you start getting hair in places that you didn't have hair before, you know, like you go through puberty and all that. But then like you want to be part of the in crowd, and to be part of the in crowd you have to have a significant other. And for me, like, it was hard for me to find a boyfriend or a girlfriend, because the girls, oh, well, you're gay, aren't you? Well, no, I don't know. You know, I'm just kind of shooting my shot right now, okay? Like, please don't hate me. You may be my beard. So, like, it happens that way. And, like, I've gotten bullied. People have stopped me off, like, literally scream stuff out on the street. Like, it's kind of, I don't know. What does it accomplish?
What do they get from that?
I guess I got to call a kid a faggot today. Hey, yeah, you did. Look at you.
Check that one off the list.
Off the bucket list.
What's your favorite part about drag?
Performing. I like being, because I used to be a dancer. I used to be part of a group that performed together, and performing by yourself is so exhilarating. It is being part of it's like everybody gets the spotlight at one point. Well, in this part, like, I get to be selfish and I'm the only one that has the spotlight. So, like, that's just what I like about drag, because it's allows you to be over the top. You can be crazy, you can be sexy, you can be, very actressy, and go towards, like, old Hollywood, where you're like, oh, don't look at me, I'm very shut. And I'm more in your face, like, strong, independent woman, like, because I want to portray all the women that I grew up with. So, like, I grew up with some pretty loud-mouthed women, and, that's what I kind of portray in drag, is the hard-ass, like, I'm a bad bitch, like, you will not disrespect me, feminism. And even in a way, like, as being a drag queen, it really makes you kind of a feminist, because of the simple fact that I have gone into places in drag, and I mean, painted up like had big eyes, big like makeup that you got on right now, and guys have like catcalled at me and made me feel lesser than because they, you know, saw me as a woman, and I was just like, you know, I hate that you are blind, but clearly I'm a man. But I appreciate you think that I'm passing. But you know, I have felt the disrespect, and like I feel like I like playing with or toying with the in between, and that's something that I've always liked to do was toy with the in between. He's changed his phone number.
I've had mine for so long. I mean, if I got rid of it, how are my exes gonna like track me down? Just kidding.
How are my exes gonna find me if I change my number?
My name changed, my number changed. They're just not gonna be able to find me anymore.
I'm not like other moms. I'm a cool mom.